Good afternoon. Welcome back. It is Monday, March 13th, 2023. We have a few cardless birthdays and one birthday with cards. So let's get to the events real quick. Scrolling down through my list. We're starting to get into some still in the Atlanta phase. Even have a Bristol Busch race. So 1982 on this date. Phil Parsons wins his first career Busch Series race at Bristol. So you can see how early in the season Bristol used to be, or at least on the calendar year, that is. Looking forward, 1983 on this date, Richard Petty wins at Rockingham in a not quite a photo finish, but a side-by-side finish over Bill Elliott. I believe this was Petty's 197th win. So he'd win again in 1983 at Charlotte in that controversial finish with the oversized engine. 1994, Ernie Irvan wins in Atlanta in the Pure Later 500. This would be Jeff Burton's first career top 5 finish. Finished fourth that day. Of course, that was on Hoosier tires, so that made a really big difference. On this date in 1999, also at Atlanta Motor Speedway, Mike Skinner won the Busch Series race that day, then had it taken away, given to Dave Blaney, and then protests and etc. were filed and appeals made, and Skinner got the win back. I believe that's his only career Busch Series win. And then looking down the list, not seeing any other major other than last year on this date at Phoenix. Chase Briscoe won his first Cup Series race to date. So that is our highlights of the events and races that took place on this date. Now we'll go to the birthdays. We have a few here. Scrolling down my list. Born on this date in 1959, former sporadic Busch Series and Busch North Series driver Jeff Spraker. Born on this date in 1987, defending SRX champion Marco Andretti. Born on this date in 1989, Robert Wickens. Of course, he had that horrible crash at Pocono a few years ago. Born on this date in 1905, of course, she has passed away. I believe she passed away in the late 90s. Mrs. Mary Fendrick Hulman, who is chairman emeritus of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for many, many years, and gave the famous gentleman start your engine command. And then born on this date, one person we do have cards for, born on this date in 1947, 1992 Indy 500 Rookie of the Year, Miss Lynn St. James. So we have a couple high-tech cards here. I thought this series was pretty cool. Had that splash of the neon. There's a little bit of information about her 1992 race. And then we have one of these high-tech cards with that very, very nice prism-like background. But we'll go back to this. Checkered flag finishes. 11th place finish. The 1992 Indy 500 was a crash fest. Lynn was also a very, very competent road racer. She had several wins in SCCA and IMSA as far as the Trans Am series and those kind of things go. And the prototype cars. Raced 24 Hours of Daytona, Le Mans, etc. So she was very accomplished as a road racer. So for her to come out in 1992 on the oval at Indy and perform as well as she did really speaks of her talents. So anyway, happy birthday to each and every one of those. Of course, some of those folks are no longer with us, so we hope their families do keep them in their memories as well. So anyway, thanks again for watching. It was a short video, not a lot to show today, but we're going to have days like that. I thought about doing a set review with this. That's like, no, I want to just kind of keep set reviews on their own as much as we can. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Come back and see us tomorrow.